What's up, guys? So, Kuroko no Basket 2, episode 40. That episode was hype. I don't even care. No one, it's such hype, dude. Like, Kagami's development this entire episode, his spectacles, how, like, he's displaying his new basketball talents is just ridiculous. And we find out, obviously it's from his 1 month training in America with with the basketball master that he knows there. Which I think it's the girl from the opening, the girl with the glasses and the really blonde hair, which we find out her name is Alex from Himuro in like a little snippet of this episode. But, this entire episode is just, I feel like majority of the episode, obviously not all of it, is bent around Kagami's development, how he's definitely a different player now. Because if you go back into Season 1 and you watch the games where Team Seirin goes up against Toho, they get wrecked, they get destroyed. Almine literally gets his ankles broken so many times by Almine. And now to see him toe-to-toe, face to face with Almine, they're going back and forth, they're blocking each other's shots, they're shooting over one another, and Almine is just like on a warpath now because he finally has an opponent. He finally has somebody worthy of showing his full potential. Same thing with Kagami. Kagami actually gets really gutsy this episode. He tries to replicate the formless shot that Almine does, which lo and behold he almost made it in. It would have gone in, but it scathed Almine's hand at the beginning. But one thing that definitely got my attention this episode is the fact that Kagami is at his best when he's not relying on Kuroko, and that is 100% true. And that's definitely depicted from Riko's dad when in the flashback. The fact is, Kagami has always been around. Kagami's at his best at times when he's paired up with Kuroko. We've seen so many games where their teamwork is just impeccable. It's credible, to the fact that they've won so many games because of it. But at the same time, it's also a hindrance because it's like if you go on your own basketball team, how good are you going to fare if you're always relying on Kuroko? You know what I mean? And this episode definitely portrays the fact that Kagami is definitely at his best when Kuroko is down and out, when Kuroko, isn't there to be relied on. He literally, he brought the team back, I think it was 1 to 2 points by the time Kuroko came back in, and it's ridiculous. His training, I just wonder what his regimen was, how his training was, how he's so relaxed and calm and collected when he's going up against Almine. And some of the characters were even saying, yo, is Kagami better than him now? Because it's just he's a totally different person. And he definitely is leaving everyone dumbfounded on his team. Everyone can't keep up with him. But, Almine at the same time, I feel like he's getting further and further down the line of reaching his 100% potential. At the halfway point, Kagami's talking down to him. He's like, yo, if you want me to entertain you, at least give me a bit of a challenge. And I like his cockiness because it's definitely something that Almine needs to have because no one's ever been able to do that to him. No one's been able to talk to him like that. But we've also, we got hints. He's like, yo, he's not at his full potential. He's still got some cards up his sleeve. And he comes back second quarter, and he's getting faster, he's getting wiser, he's getting smarter, and he's definitely more aggressive. And, Almine is just a monster like that, and Kagami isn't expecting that. He's like, dude, I thought you were already at your top performance, and you're getting faster than you were before. So I don't know how this is going to turn out, dude. I really don't, because I don't see Almine losing. But at the same time, as a plot element, Team Seirin's goal in all of this is to be the best in Japan. So it's like I visualize them winning, but at the same time, I don't see how Almine could possibly lose. He's like a one-man army right now. So that's one thing that I got going. This game is really, really close. Everything's there's other things in between, Kuroko is this whole thing, the whole Kagami going up against Almine. He wants Kuroko to see, it's not a wasted effort. You trained and worked your ass off for that vanishing drive, and for that ignite pass. And just because you got fumbled, just because Almine took your inhibition and took your pride and all that and stepped on it pretty much, don't think it was all a waste. You've been a great help, and I'm going to show you that there's no such thing as a wasted effort. And the whole time, Kuroko is just looking, and he's just like, wow, this is ridiculous. He's gone above and beyond to try to win for us, for our team, because he loves the game. And he reminds me so much of the friend that I once had who had a love for the game and had a smile and played with a smile on his face. Now, that's another thing, too, in the sense that, Almine isn't the same person he is now. He loves basketball, but at the same time, he hates it. He doesn't play with a smile on his face. He's not challenged. He's not happy anymore. And maybe this loss will definitely get him to see that, because he's definitely arrogant just because he's never lost a game in a very long time, and he's talented. He has pure raw talent and all that stuff. He's just really cocky, and I don't like that. So maybe through a loss he would definitely lighten up a bit and definitely see things in a different perspective. But overall, this basketball game was freaking phenomenal. It was ridiculous. I don't know how the captain, Imayoshi, the guy with the glasses on Team Toho, he's going up against Kuroko right now. And I feel like we're definitely going to see some special techniques or abilities from him, simply because he's definitely the analytical side of the team. He definitely works around, with strategies and things of that nature, being the captain and stuff like that. So he definitely has something hidden under his sleeve with taking care of Kuroko for this for the second half of the game. But overall, guys, that's all I got for this review. I loved it exponentially. This basketball game, I feel like we're going to get at least 2 more episodes before they wrap things up. But let me know what you guys thought about the episode, about, Kagami's development, anything like that, anything in between that I missed out or didn't mention. Also, be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe to my channel for further videos. Thank you guys so much, and I will catch you guys next week. Peace.